back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about narcissist and narcissistic personality disorder. I thought, you know what, this is a great topic. I personally was multiple times with narcissists, and I feel like, you know what, like, you guys need to know the truth and how to come out of this situation always on top, okay? How to beat a narcissist, how to play a narcissist. So again, like I said, I've been through it, and I am an empathetic person, but because I live in New York City, again, a lot of people try to scam you. A lot of people try to come with the BS, you know. A lot of people here, like, it's a tough environment. So you have to become aware. You can't be so like empathetic and open to every single one. This thing is real. Like, New York City is ain't no joke, okay? Like, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be strong, because a lot of people try to abuse you, okay? Here it's just like the Shark Tank. I'm not even kidding you, okay? So because of that, I developed these skills, and then also my skills, the skills that I have in sales and my knowledge in psychology. I basically really developed the skill of looking through people. Like, I can see through you, okay? I'm gonna tell you how to always come on top of every situation, okay? So if you're interested in this video, please keep watching, but don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment down below, you know what I mean? Like, especially share this video, because you never know, somebody is suffering right now. This is definitely a mental game that they're playing. Manipulation is involved, and some women need to see this. Actually, every woman needs to know how to beat a narcissist, right? Because, like, we all sooner or later will encounter a narcissist, not only in our romantic relationships, in the work environment, or at home, as a family member even. You know, me personally, I do have like a controlling narcissist mother, and I realized that she's not malignant at all. But because of that, I can also talk on the side of, I'm an empath, but I also have narcissistic traits, and I can see both, and I can definitely tell you that I understand the narcissist side and how the mind works. Plus, I studied psychology. I love to really research about the human brain, and to me, this is really interesting stuff. And who better than me can actually tell you how to play a narcissist and how to come out always winning. All right, keep watching. Yeah, so for people that don't know what a narcissist is, or what the narcissistic personality disorder is, it's a disorder, right? They're self-centered. Like, this is my take on this, okay? On this earth, every single one is narcissistic, okay? Some people fall at the very end of this spectrum, where they don't have the empathy that some empaths or people with you know, that are more caring and nurturing have, okay? So perhaps they're very self-centered, very egoistical, very selfish. Like, everyone who is here on this earth at a certain point was selfish or is selfish, okay? We all think about ourselves. So I just want to put this out there, because we all were born selfish. Babies are the most selfish creatures, right? And then once you develop your character, once you grow, you also start to form your personality, okay? Some people were abused, were controlled by controlling parents, were, you know, maybe humiliated. A lot of narcissistic people have been through trauma, so perhaps they're really vulnerable, okay? Are very insecure people and have abandonment issues. Are people that need to seek attention outside of themselves. They can't find the strength within themselves, okay? Because they had a trauma, they have PTSD, okay? So at some point in their lives, in their childhood, especially, but not only in their childhood, it could be like, you know, a loss, it could be anything, it could be control, like I said, controlling parents, like something that have made them switch to ta-da, narcissist. And again, I'm not a therapist or anything like that. I'm just speaking from my knowledge and all my researches and my interest for psychology. That's all, because I researched this topic a lot, because I had a few narcissistic exes. I think I mentioned it in my video, by the way. My ex, the Arab ex that I had, my first boyfriend in Italy. So once you go through this abuse, this mental abuse, is literally as you've been bitten by a vampire. Once you go through that experience, you almost, at least I'm speaking for myself, okay, you almost mirror their manipulation. You learn their manipulation strategies. You learn what they do to you, and that's like traumatic. It could be traumatic for life, I'm telling you. So that's why I also decided to do this video, because it's really important for me to touch this topic, especially because this is a channel related to relationships and dating, okay? So like I said, you learn from the master manipulator, because narcissistic people are master manipulators, and they've learned that maybe from their parents, I don't know, the environment. They can learn it from, like I said, their environment, their parenthood, somewhere. There are different types also of narcissists. There is the grandiose, that I believe is like, you know, you can spot a mile away, like Donald Trump, for example, right? That wants to be in the spotlight, that is talk about himself. And then there is the vulnerable one, and then the covered one. Oh my god, there are so many, girls. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now how to play a narcissist. Okay, first of all, how you play a narcissist: you never give in, okay? Like, a narcissist is a person who is put himself or herself first, because there are like men and women, but this channel is mostly dedicated to women. Actually, it's dedicated to women, right? But you never know who's watching. So a narcissist person is someone who puts themselves first, okay? So they're not necessarily bad people, but maybe because they've been hurt in the past, I'll say, they tend to close themselves. They tend to see people as, okay, what can this person do for me? Like, what can I get from this person? But if you think about it, almost every single man is like that, you know what I mean? Like, when they cheat, you don't need to be a narcissist to cheat, okay? But in that specific moment, you've been selfish. You're thinking about yourself and your needs at the moment, right? Again, there are different types, you know. There are the ones that are not dangerous, and then there are the ones that are dangerous and become even stalkers and stalk you and can just send you to Jesus, you know. So that's why I also feel like, don't take this thing lightly. But in order for you to always come on top, you should always put yourself first, okay? You don't give in. You don't give in. You don't slide backwards. What the narcissists do is, he's gonna love bomb you at first. Is gonna give you all, you know, the charming compliments. What I tell you to do basically in this channel, I tell you, always be charming. So here's the thing: narcissistic people actually admire those who don't fall for their games, okay? This is my personal belief, okay? This is my personal belief. Narcissistic people are not narcissistic with every single person. I believe they change depending on who they have in front of them. Now, I might be wrong, and depends on what kind of narcissist we're talking about, if it's somebody who's dangerous or not. But I believe that if you put boundaries and you put yourself as a priority all the damn time, then the narcissist has no playground to play all these games and tricks and manipulations, okay? What they do is they start talking like it's like a word salad. It's called a word salad, when, you know, you want to address a specific topic, and the narcissists talk about every single other thing under the sun but what you're asking them for. What you need to do is just check them. You have to make them accountable, just right here and there. Like, you don't fall for this. Like, you have to be awakened. You have to be like, No, make them accountable of whatever they're doing, okay? When you do that and you stay focused, if you don't respond to my question, I don't want to talk to you, period, you know? Make them accountable of whatever they're doing. And then when you put them on the with the back against the wall, and they, you know, the mask falls off, that's it, you know, you do that. That's the word salad. And they try to charm you, okay? That's what they do. I know, because I've done it with men. So and I'm not, I mean, I feel like I have some narcissistic traits because I put myself first, and I feel like you should be the narcissist too, meaning you should have your narcissistic trait against a narcissist. You put yourself first, and when you put yourself first, the narcissist has no playground. Why they say, oh, narcissists go well with the empaths? No, it's not that they go well with the empaths. It's because the narcissist is a very smart person. They're very manipulative. They're very clever. So it's almost like a predator, right? That in the wild is smelling for the prey. So basically what it is if they see that you're all like naive, they're gonna prey on you. They're going to attack you, okay? They're gonna take everything they can from you. And you should not give any sign of weakness when you are in front of a narcissist. That's why they call it gray rock, right? You don't talk. I think it's the gray rock situation is when you don't give emotions. Like, that's why I tell you, ladies, don't be too emotional, because this is like a thing. Especially before, you know, you're committed to the person and stuff. Don't be too emotional, because this type of people sense emotion. They smell the emotions from across the room. I swear God, it's like a shark that smells the blood. I swear. I mean, that's what's happening, okay? So that's why you have to be always strong. I know that it's not easy. If you don't feel strong, fake it. Pretend, you know, pretend to be strong, because those type of people, like I'm telling you, let's say you break up with your ex, whatever, you go out, the same day you feel down and you're at the bar, maybe drinking, sobbing, lonely, the narcissist can sense that. And I'm telling you, because I'm not a malignant narcissist or anything like that, but I understand the psychology. I don't believe that the narcissists have no feelings and no emotion and they don't have empathy. I don't believe in that. Actually, I believe the total opposite. I believe that narcissistic people have too many emotions that they can't control, or that they have so much energy and fear of abandonment that they just focus this energy towards a lot of different people. And like I said, it's a disorder for some people, like depending on what's the level of their narcissism. But these type of people, like the ones that are benign, I will say, that are not crazy, they usually cheat or lie because they are afraid that you are going to leave them if you're in a relationship. And so they try to have another supplier, another person on the back burner, or how do you say, in the background lined up for in case you leave them, because they have constant fear that they're gonna be abandoned because of their trauma, right? Or they have low self-esteem within themselves. Deep down, they feel like they are never good enough. They feel like, I will never, like, you know, feel satisfied. And like I said, because I also was in this, I would say, I feel like I do two personalities. I could be very narcissistic if I want to with some type of people, but I can also be very empathetic and very I mean, I sense energy. I'm very like spiritual, I'll say. I don't know, I'm very connected. I sense people energy. I can empathize. So I mean, I can really tell in my brain. I'm both. I swear to God. So I can be really selfish at times because of the environment that that is New York City, where you have to put yourself first. You have to, otherwise you're not gonna make it here. Okay, the New York City ain't easy. Like I said, you have to prioritize your well-being, or else someone else is gonna eat you alive, right? But on the other hand, I had also my mom, which I love, but she is like, she's not aware of this, but I do realize that after years and years, after I try to almost look back at myself and try to work on myself, and certain things that I felt were stopping me from, or things that I was doing, behaviors that I was that I had, and I still have sometimes, that were stopping me from achieving certain goals. You know, you have to kind of rewire your brain. You kind of have to erase old patterns so that you can become a better person, and you can kind of overcome certain obstacles, right? And move forward, and certain beliefs that you have that are deep rooted in your subconscious. So what happened is, yeah, my mom has always been a very controlling person, and this is not the first time I'm telling you this. I've always been very open on my channel about this situation. My mom, maybe being an Italian mother, having her own insecurity as a human being, she's always been super controlling, and even I had a lot of anxiety that she almost transferred to me, okay, ever since a young age. So that's why I'm saying, like, I was trying to erase that anxiety. I was feeling just anxious for no reason, and then I went back to my childhood, my history. I went back and tried to erase that patterns of I mean, I had to go back in time and to really understand why I was feeling that anxiety, that anxious all the time, and I couldn't handle situations properly, where sometimes, like, the anxiety will suffocate me, like this, you know what I'm saying? You know, the feeling that I'm trying to explain you. But anyways, this aside, I don't want to be go off topic, but my mom is a very controlling person. She will try to control us, me and my sister, through her being silent, not speaking to us, and so that we could do whatever she wanted us to do. And again, I feel bad to talk bad about my mom, but this is the truth, okay? That was what was happening. Or she would yell, she would be like just attacking, right? I found myself almost like when you put, or even with the teachers that I had, I felt like they would constantly put me down. So that makes a narcissist, okay? Because when you are constantly put down, and I'm not saying this is a good thing. I'm not saying that poor narcissist, like, being a narcissistic person is not a good thing, especially men that are narcissists and abuse women, okay, mentally. And those women have the trauma bond, what's called a trauma bond. What's a trauma bond? When you are basically connected to this person through traumatic events. This person is triggering you, you know, block you, unblock you, shame you, or just verbally abusing you, manipulate you, to the point where you basically, it takes you on a merry ride where you question your own self, your own reality. It takes down your self-esteem. It breaks you inside. You don't have anything else left inside. Like, you're empty, like a vegetable, like, literally. So I was saying, this is not an excuse for this behavior, but this is how narcissistic people are usually created, almost. They either were praised so much and put on a huge pedestal since child, or put down, or they were put down, criticized constantly. And that's what happened to me. I was constantly criticized, and especially from my teachers. I was never good enough, so I had to almost find it within myself, the strength and the power, I had to tell myself I am better than anyone else. So what I suggest to women that can't leave the relationship, if you guys are in a relationship with a narcissist, I mean, you have to put yourself first, okay? You have to become the narcissist against the narcissist, because when you become the narcissist and you put yourself first and you make the person do what you want, not vice versa, then you know that the narcissist has no playground for real. Like, you don't even, like, if you're in a relationship right now, I'll say just leave as fast as you can. And it's better to just go no contact and just run, because look, you might be trauma bonded, but it's better to end the trauma right now, heal in peace. Literally, like, would you rather stay another 10 years with this person that makes you feel like crap? No, it's better to just feel a little bit for the breakup and then go up to the next stage in your life, you know what I mean? Keep going. But here's the thing, like, if you are attracting a narcissist or you see a narcissist, you need to be able to spot this narcissistic people a mile away, okay? What you do is you don't give in. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you're not going to negotiate your self-value, okay? Because this is what they want. They test you. Like I said, they're like sharks that want to test the waters. I would say they want to test the waters. They want to see if you have boundaries, if they can break your boundaries. And like I said, they're very aggressive, okay? So perhaps you have to be more aggressive. You don't have to give in. You don't have to sleep with them. It doesn't matter what mind game they have. Your mind game should be stronger, and you should be always on top of your game. You should not give in like for scraps, because look, narcissistic people don't want to do anything for you, okay? If anything, they want you to do everything for them. So you're going to discover and unmask those people if you are exactly like them, meaning you're a woman, right? What is this person, what is this man doing for me? I am the prize, I am the woman. Is he going to treat me right? Is he treating me with respect? Is he treating me like a priority? Is he treating me like a queen? Not the other way around. Because like I said, some of these narcissistic people are successful. Contrary belief, a lot of people say that narcissistic people are dusties. Actually, there are narcissistic people that are dusties and just want to finesse you and rush you to be with them, and they say I love you right away because they need shelf and they need the roof and they just want to move in fast. But majority of narcissistic people, believe it or not, are successful people, are people with careers, CEO, because they are like, unfortunately, a lot of people with narcissistic personality disorders are very good at their career. They thrive in society, right? So most narcissistic people are successful people. I'm not saying all, but they have a grandiose sense of selves that bring them to become high achievers in life, because they know they deserve to be at the top, okay? And you become what you think you are. This to say that they might try to manipulate you also, because men with money and power, they're also smart. They're very good talker. They're good at finessing you, right? So what you need to do to play a narcissist is don't let them get you. Don't let them get you. Make it hard for them. Play the same game. When they see that they have a good player in front of them, that's when they respect you. That's when they stop with their narcissistic crap, okay? Most of them, if they're not psychopathic narcissists. But if you are weak, they're gonna eat you alive, believe it or not. So make them accountable for their actions, okay? Don't let this slide. Don't let things slide. Don't negotiate your self-value. And for those women who are in danger, please be careful. Report to the police. And I'm gonna, you know, tell you about my story. If you guys want, comment down below. I'm going to definitely talk more about my experiences, and I will touch this topic in other videos for sure. Stalking and all that, and obsession. If you guys are interested, please comment down below. I can't make a long video again, so I was trying to be on the short side. So if you guys are interested, just comment down below and let me know what you think. If you need my help, please don't forget to send me an email. I do one-on-one coaching, and I do one-on-one consultation. If you guys are interested, again, go in the description box down below, send me a message, subscribe to my channel, send me a message either there or on Instagram, which will be on the screen here. I have 2 Instagram accounts, and I love you ladies, and I see you in my next video.